So let me describe to you the type of person I am every time I get locked up. So I go into these dorms and I lock down trays. Food is always important. I've always been able to have food while I've always been locked up, and I've been able to bless other people while I'm there. Something else I did when I was in the Pinellas County Jail is I talked about having 4 days. Everybody in the jail was like, since I trained a lot of people, a lot of like, yo, how much you want to train me? How much you want for this? How much you want for that? And me personally, is like, I don't want nothing. I don't want you to pay me anything. I just want to make sure you can eat so you can grow stronger, so you can do what you need to do. I also trained people who didn't have commissary, but I made sure that these people had food to build. So 4 days, So I'm in the back of the Chicos, right? Back in the TV lounge area where the Chicos are. I'm in the back doing my little workouts. And there's this dude that I ended up doing trades with, coffee. I told him every cup of coffee I give to somebody in the dorm is free. This dude wanted to tell me, look, I'll give you whatever you want. I'll do this. And I said, you ain't got to give me none, man. I'm literally telling you I'll give you a free cup of coffee, but I ain't your daddy. So he came to me for a second cup, and I said, bro, you didn't even fulfill the first cup. And I told you not to promise me something, and you did it anyways, and it happened anyway. So anyways, he came correct the next meal time. He came correct, so I gave him coffee. So now I'm dealing with this black dude who's 6'4", 6'5". I don't even know how big he was. He was bigger than me. But he tries to go in between the Chicos and the cabinet where the TV room is. Like, it's crazy. So their knees are against the cabinet, and this black dude wants to go in between their knees and the cabinet to get to the checkerboard, the chess, whatever he was trying to get at. Knowing dang well you ain't got no room there. So this Colombian gets up and starts doing something. Now, mind it, this Colombian trafficker is literally 5'4", 5 foot. He's a little guy, but you can see curly hair. You can just tell he is how he is. But regardless, the Colombian and this black dude get into it. The black dude was trying to get to something, but knowing he ain't got no room. So now that the Colombian and this black dude start doing what they doing, they break it up, the black dude leaves. So I'm in the back doing my workouts, but I'm noticing the dorm. And I see this dude go start talking to person after person after person after person. And I'm like, oh, I'm peeping game. You want to start a race war up in here because you was in the wrong. So I went over to that dude and I literally told him, like, bro, you was in the wrong. You ain't got no freaking room to be doing that. What makes you think somebody wants your all up in their face? You know what I mean? Ain't nobody want that, man. I was disrespectful. So while he's telling other people, I go over there and I tell the people who he's talking to, I said, no, he was in the wrong. There's no reason why you in the Chico room trying to fit somewhere where you don't fit. So I was able to stop a race war. The people that he was telling, he actually ended up telling him, like, nah, bro, you was in the wrong. What you doing in that room? You don't fit there. Why you think they would put, they put hands on each other? But regardless, I peep game and nothing ever happened. But this Colombian dude comes back later, and I told him what I did because he didn't even realize what was going on. Now me and him become friends. Now he lets me into his room, and the way he has everything bagged, I'm like, oh, I know why you do that. I know exactly why you do that. He was like, what are you talking about? I said, old habits die hard. So check this out. When I walked in, he has these see-through bags with all these bagged up stuff, and I said, I know what that's from. I know why you do that. And he was like, why you say that? I said, because I've done it before. You bag up all your stuff, and that's just old behavior. But then he started giggling at me, and we ended up becoming friends. But hey, man, I was just looking out for the dorm. I ain't trying to start no problems. I promise you, I'm not the toughest person in the jail, but the way I move is very different. And because I move the way I move, people see I've been locked up. They see I've been through stuff. And especially when you see me train. So mind it, if everybody in the county jail or in prisons were like, damn, boy, you be getting it. What you think these people in freaking the gym that I actually go to feel? I get it. Period, point blank. Hey, man, I just want a better today, a better tomorrow. This is an OG for God, Chosen One story. I just want to promote good, positive thoughts, positive self-talks, positive habits to help you get closer to God, because this is about God. This isn't about me. I'm just giving my testimony of what I've done, everything that's happened, and, who's a witness to your work. A lot of people witness to my work. They heard about it. They seen about it. They know about it. They just know about it. And I'm not promoting violence, and I'm definitely not trying to promote what I used to do back in the day, because I would never get away with what I got away with back in the day today, because there's cameras everywhere. Stop. breaking the law. Have a good one, man. Y'all stay up. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay free.